You're listening to the Agony Column News Report featuring interviews, phone interviews, reports from live book events and festivals, and conversations with readers. You can find additional news, interviews, book reviews, and more 5 days a week at the Agony Column website at trashotron.com/agony.
This is the day the world changes. It's 21 Shaban, year 1422 after the Hijra, or as the International Trade Calendar would have it, November 9th, 2001. Sunrise in Baghdad is at 6:25, and as the first rays strike the Tigris and Euphrates Twin Towers, an old man stands in the main dining room of the Windows on the World restaurant, gazing out at the city. The morning commute is well underway, cars streaming in along the expressways from Fallujah, Samarra, Bakuba, and Karbala. Across the Tigris, the 630 Basra Limited loops around the Old World's fairgrounds and runs briefly parallel to the Sadr City L before both trains plunge underground into the central station. There's traffic on the river, too. Passenger and cargo barges, water taxis, the racing shells of the Baghdad U rowing team, the hydrofoil ferry from Kut. Looking down at it all, the old man feels a sense of vertigo that has nothing to do with fear of heights. He tells himself it's the motion, the city's ceaseless motion, which the rush hour only amplifies. The old man grew up in Yemen. His family owned a bakery, and he and his brothers all worked there. It was hard work, long hours, but every day, 5 times a day, everything stopped, employees and customers alike stepping out to go to mosque, leaving only a Christian behind to mind the ovens. It wasn't just the town's businesses that shut down. A witness viewing that landscape from above would have seen the roads empty too, even long-distance travelers pulling over to pray.
Matt Ruff is the author of Fool on the Hill, the Public Works trilogy, Sewer, Gas, and Electric, Set This House in Order, and Bad Monkeys. His new novel is The Mirage. Thank you for joining me, Matt.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
This is an immaculately conceived novel and very strange. I think one of the things that you do well is because the conceit behind the novel is it leaves you vulnerable to being polemic on one side. Right. Or satiric and lightweight on the other. But you do a great job of steering the course and writing a really solid novel that's really involving to read. What made you just come up with the concept for this novel? Why did you decide to write this novel, which in some ways it seems almost obvious, I guess, although not the way you execute it?
No, I know what you mean, though. Basically, I think like a lot of...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?